You're always going to want to start off with a clean slate, so taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer, I'm going to apply that to my eyelids and buff that out with a beauty blender to make sure that I get that clean slate. Then going in with my Modern Renaissance palette, taking the shade Warm Taupe, I'm going to be applying that all in my crease. This shade will be acting as a transition shade. And then going into this beautiful cranberry color called Love Letter. I swear this is so pretty. I'm going to be applying that right in the crease. You don't want to add a lot of this because this palette is very, very pigmented. You just want to build up the intensity as you go. And I am switching brushes a lot when I do this because I want to add product with a certain brush, blend it out with a different brush. You know, you get the gist. I'm going to be using powder. This powder is going to act as if it were the tape that people usually apply around this area. This is just so that it doesn't leave that harsh line, and then after you're done with your look, just wipe it away. Going in with Vienna Red, I'm going to be applying that to the outer portion of my eye and the inner portion of my eye, leaving the lid completely bare for the most part. And I'm just going to blend that up into the crease. Vienna Red is going to add the depth that we want in the eye look instead of the one-toned Love Letter color. We want to add depth to the look so that it's more 3D, you know. Pink shimmery color called Vermeer. I'm going to apply that smack dead in the center of my eyelid. This color is so pretty and it's pink undertones, so it goes perfectly with the pink cranberry eye going on right now, and it just gives it that pop that we need in our life. And then I'm just going to blend those three colors into each other. Going in with Urban Decay Heavy Glitter Eyeliner and Glamrock. I'm going to be applying that right on top of Vermeer because, you know, I'm extra and who doesn't love glitter? I'm going to wipe away the RCMA No Color Powder away from my eyes, and then I'm going to hop straight into the face. Going in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, I'm going to be applying this all over my face. This is just going to add that radiance back into my face because my skin is so dry and it makes my skin look more radiant. And then I'm going to be trying this Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in the shade number 9. And as you guys can tell in the video, this is going to be really light on my skin. But this foundation oxidizes so much. So if you go with the lighter one, just know it's going to oxidize. And if you go with the darker one, just know it's going to oxidize and you're going to look orange. So I would go lighter instead of going darker. And eventually this looked the exact color of my skin. But for right now, I didn't know that. So I used my Cover FX to kind of match it more to my skin because my Cover FX was the exact same color as me, and I'm in the shade N80 if anybody wanted to know. And I'm just going to blend that out. And when you have a foundation that's not really your skin tone, you just really want to work it into your skin. Using this Pro LA Girl face powder to contour my face today, I just am really going to chisel out those cheekbones because I want to get some of that chocolateness and that richness back to my skin that I lost with the foundation today. So I'm just going to be really going in ham with this contour. And then I'm going to be using my RCMA No Color Powder to set my under eyes. And I didn't use concealer because the foundation that I used was heavy enough and already got rid of my problem areas for me. And then I'm just not even going to be baking today because I don't want to look any lighter than I already am. The foundation was really light and I didn't want to get any lighter or have any flashbacks, so I decided to skip out on that step. I'm just going to be blending this out with a brush just to make sure that none of the powder is left over and so I don't get any flashback. And with that powder, you don't want to use a lot because you could get flashback if you use too much. And then going with my e.l.f. pressed powder, I know this is an oldie, I haven't used this in a while. I'm going to apply that straight on my contour because my contour was looking a little bit gray and I wanted it to be more of a warm tone because my foundation was a little on the lighter side today. And as you guys can tell, I'm really focused on those cheekbones. And then I'm going to just chisel my nose, that instant nose job, the contour as we all know it. I'm just gonna make my nose really cute and really buttony and just chisel it out, and then I'm gonna go in my fan brush and continue to contour. And then going into my Becca Afterglow palette, I'm gonna use the shade Moonstone to highlight today, and this is just a really pretty color. It may be a little bit too light for my skin tone, but I really like the way it turned out on me today. Maybe if you just use a little and keep building it up, that's the way it looks best. And then going into my ColourPop, I'm gonna apply that right on my nose because I feel like this makes my nose pop the most. Like, none of my other highlighters can make my nose pop the way this one does. Going right back in with that same ColourPop highlighter, I'm going to be applying it right on top of Moonstone because I'm extra when it comes to highlight, and I'm just going to blend that out just to make sure there's no harsh line. Using Love Letter, I'm going to go straight in under my eye and just connect those lines just to add more depth. And then I'm going to be applying the ColourPop Limbo all over my lip. It's just a brown matte lipstick and it's really pretty. And then I'm also going to be applying mascara to my lashes, and that, you guys, is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it as much as I do, and make sure before you leave this video you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the description box down below for all my social medias, and I love you guys. Bye.